Alright, well, might as well get this started. I'm SwRv or Wesley, go by either one. I'm just gonna be doing a solo live stream, kind of just talking about what the point of our channel is and like what the point of everything is right now. And it's just kind of a get to know kind of thing. Tell my side of the story, why I'm wanting to do this, where I'm from, schedules, maybe something like that. Just kind of going along with it. And so, yes, I was not meaning to do it this late. Going to college, just had football game, been to that. Went out to eat with friends, home, sitting in the dorm room, as you can tell. So, that's what I've got going on right now. And so, if you want to watch, thanks. If you want to watch now, later, cool with either one. Pretty sure we're putting this on YouTube. Probably gonna ask all the other guys who can do a short, long, any kind of video they want. Put it up there if they want to, and just kind of explain themselves, who they are. Mike's probably in the way, but so I'm have my own comments with it too, but somebody else might have gameplay they're recording and then comment behind it later on behind the scenes. I know another guy, one of our guys, SwRv Clutch, Jesse, he's been talking about doing that. And probably anybody else, any of our other friends, they might want to do it too. And so I guess the big thing is, one, I guess to get to know me. My name's Wesley. Moved a couple times in my life from Arkansas. Moved a couple schools, moved around. I was always, I guess, not really athletic, but I was just I've always been in shape. I've always been playing baseball or playing golf or something like that. Those are my two sports. One time I even tried playing football. That didn't turn out the best for me. And so it was just I don't know, those are two kind of sports that stuck. And that's what I was known for. I was known for pitching and baseball, and then I was known for golf. I was known for being pretty good in both. Right now I'm going to school at ASU. Go Red Wolves. And so, just trying to figure my own thing out. Wanting to go into different types of fields. And so, this is the way it is. Not really going to my major. I might do that later on. But right now I'm just trying to have a good time. Because in high school wasn't the best time for me. I went through two different schools. One school I was very quiet, didn't really talk much, had a good close group of friends, which a few of them I play with now, like Jesse. He's probably one of my closest friends. We both go to different colleges right now, but maybe, who knows, maybe we'll get back together one day. One of my other friends he may do a few videos with us here and there. He's my roommate right now. I've known him since I was about 3 or 4. His name is Matthew, or Drift, SwRv Drift. We've known each other forever. We've had much the same interests, just video games, whether it be, I remember sitting up in his house playing San Andreas, or playing Call of Duty on a 360, or finally, once I had enough to get an Xbox One, a few months later, I finally convinced him and a few of the other guys to get one, including another guy. He's a little bit younger, I guess, but he's got more of a following on Twitch than we do. He gets more of average viewers than we do, since we're just starting up. And so, Razorback Red 23, I think his number. I can never get it right. So that's his. And so he has more of a little tight-knit group of people that will watch his. We can have randos that'll come in, watch ours, but we're good with whatever. I mean, really, in my eyes, I'm not doing this for the views. I'm just kind of doing this for just having the fun with friends. It's my way of connecting back with friends, because I did not want to leave home. And everyone's like, college is the best time of your life, everything, this, that. what I saw was it's me leaving my friends, and I may never get to see him again. That's what I saw. I didn't see the good, I didn't get to see the bad. And yes, I'm driving in oncoming traffic right now just to get the challenge on the side of the screen. But, so that was kind of my deal. I really thought that this could be it. I may never see them. And so us playing video games is just my way of connecting back to them. And it's just how I relax. Some people relax by watching TV, playing a sport, doing something like this. And I play sports. I don't play sports in college, unfortunately. I had options to. I just didn't really care to. I mean, I had one school looking at me for baseball. Actually, I had 2 schools looking at me for baseball. And I had 2 different schools looking at me for golf. And just, I may go into that more. It's just kind of, it's not really what I wanted to do. And people say you could have had the best time of your life, blah, blah, blah. Well, it's not what I wanted to do. Each school that offered it to me, none of them had the majors I wanted to do. And I didn't want to go 2 years of going somewhere I didn't really know anybody and going just going to a random place just to play a sport. I mean, I'd love it. I'd meet new people, but I'm not the much outgoing person. I've been trying to change that my whole life. I've been shy. I've been quiet, and I've been trying to change that the past couple of years, and it's really a struggle for me. And so me doing stuff like this, even though I'm not talking to anyone, I guess is the best way to put it. Even though I'm not like, I can still relax and have this is my easiest way of having a conversation. I'm not face to face. I'm in my room, relax, playing a video game, just being stupid. And so it's just easy for me to do this. And so I think that's maybe if I can use these skills and ways of talking and put them out in the real world, it'll help me later on. And so that's what I'm hoping to do. But in the end, it just wasn't what I wanted to do. I could have gone to school with where my sister went, played golf there. Great school, but I'm not gonna go into what schools they were or anything else, just cause. But could have played golf there. Didn't really want to. Could have also played baseball there, same school. They said I could have played both sports, but I'm not. That's just too much of a commitment for me. I want to have fun. I want to be able to relax. I want to be able to be with friends. I mean, I know I can meet new friends in sports. And if you play sports in college or if you play any type of that, do it. I commend you for it. Do I regret it? Yes, I do regret it. The only one I regret is the school Jesse went to. I had the opportunity I could have played baseball there, but this past year I've been having complications with my arm, and so what was going on was I went from, and this is not me lying or being cocky or anything like that. I mean, I started pitching. I was a starting pitcher for 4 years, or for 3 years, I guess, technically. My freshman year, I moved schools to a new school. I'd been bullied. I'd had a bunch of stuff go on, and it was just awful. It was like the worst high school experience for me. And I'd been in high school a few months. So I moved schools halfway through this first semester. Get to a new school, I knew one friend. Oh my gosh. I knew one friend, and so he kind of just took me under his wing, and we had fun. We were just stupid friends. We were just idiots. We were just having fun. And so he convinced me to play baseball because I'd made the baseball team old school, but never actually got to play because I moved schools. And so I was really bummed out about it. And he knew we'd played baseball together. That's how I knew him. And he knew I could play. And so he wanted me to come play, and I went, okay. So I tried out, and I made it. I ended up starting every single year. Even with a hurt arm, my senior year, I found a way to be on the field. I went from starting my freshman year pitching a freshman who's never stepped foot on a high school baseball field. I pitched 87 innings. My sophomore year, I just pitched about the same. Junior year, about the same. And senior year, I pitched 11 innings. And what happened was I hurt my arm really bad. Had a really bad strain, really bad problems with it. I couldn't even lift up a baseball without it hurting. It was just problems. And so what happened was I missed most of the season up until the end. It never really got better. And then up until this past few months, actually, I finally went to a doctor and they found out what was wrong, and it was a really bad strain, close to tearing, and just everything that could go wrong that I hoped was. It was the best possible wrong. It could have been a whole lot worse, and I'm thankful that it wasn't. And so after all that happened, I just finally, I've gotten better, but I haven't picked up a baseball since then. And I do regret it. It sucks. I mean, I have my baseball glove. It's not up there right now. It's normally sitting on that shelf, but it's in my closet right now just because I've been cleaning, but it sucks. And so, I guess getting to know me is kind of... getting to know me is my best way of saying just... I have a lot of regrets. I've been through a lot of stuff in my life. I know my life could be worse, but in the end, I've come to realize that I've just been blessed with what's happened. Any wrong outcome, somehow life would find a way, and for the better. And I'm just so happy that it did. And it's what kept me going, really. And so I'm just happy to be here. And so me and my friends playing these games and everything else, I guess, coming back full circle, is kind of my way of keeping that life finds a way, happiness finds a way persona going on. Because I know my friends, there's a chance some of them I may never see again, which I hope doesn't happen. I really hope doesn't happen, because half of them are practically brothers to me. I mean, Jesse and Matthew were pretty much brothers. Just how much time we spent together through our lives. I mean, Jesse, he moved schools just so we could go to school. After I moved schools and had all the problems happen, he moved schools the following year just so we could be together. That's how much just we're close. And so what I'm saying is, like, sometimes everything can go wrong. Everything's messed up. Sorry about that. I just had to do that jump. But everything can go wrong, and somehow there's always some kind of silver lining. There's always some kind of good point to it. And just my advice is to don't take life for granted. Take it by the balls and just do whatever you want with it. Whatever you want in life, you can do it. Because what I wanted to do in life, I'm not necessarily satisfied, but I'm content with what I have. I'm content with it. But I want to make it better, because I can, and I know I can. I've been trying to get out of my shell more. This past year in college, I didn't rush. For anyone that doesn't know what that means, if you're younger or anything, I didn't go into a fraternity. I wish I had, because that would have probably been the best thing for me to do as someone who's really quiet. It would have got me completely out of my shell, and I would have met so many more people. And so this next year I'm going to. So if we do keep doing these videos, it may slow down at that point for me, but you never know. And so just our thing of these videos, for me at least, is just a way for me to be here with my friends, relax, have fun, and not have any cares. It's not for me to, hey, let's try to get viewers, hey, let's try to get the most views, hey, let's try to be famous, hey, let's try to do this. I could care less. I could care less if I put up 1,000 videos and each get 0 views. I could care less. It's the only thing that matters to me is I'm here with my friends who are hundreds of miles away, and we're sitting here having as much fun as we possibly can, there may be a screen between us, but we're still there. And that's where some people don't understand. They're like, video games are stupid. Video games. This is how we connect. This is the easiest way for, I mean, whether it be racing a Need for Speed, or doing some strike mission on Destiny, or my favorite, Search and Destroy on Call of Duty. Yes, Call of Duty, that's as much as I don't really care for it. Search and Destroy, nothing else like it. It's the funnest thing I've done in video games. It's just a group of friends playing Search together. It's so stupid, but so much fun. And so, even though we're not there, the person we're controlling is there. And for me, that's good enough. It's like they're right there next to me playing the game. And so me and Jesse and Matthew and Evans, he's another guy that we play with us. He was from my new school, my school that I moved to. So he's been, out of everyone, I've known him the shortest, but still, he's just as good as friend as anyone. I mean, I know he will have my back, and I'll have his. And I even got me and him worked together this summer. We had a job together before we let off to college. I got him a job, and so, or Weston, I've just known him. His sister and my sister are best friends. He's the youngest out of all of us, but I mean, look at him. He has the biggest following. He knows more about what to do and anything else than all of us, and so we all kind of build off each other. I'm kind of the more. I get mad when I play video games. I get mad easy, trying to get better at it, but that's kind of my persona. I'm the one who's throwing controllers, cursing, screaming. I mean, it doesn't seem like it now, but I'm the guy cursing, screaming, getting mad, angry. Everything in the book, pretty much. And so, that's me. You got Evan. He's more of a, I can see him if he wanted to, I would back him up 100%. He loves open world games, everything like that. He's more the laid back gamer. If he's wanting to do something, he's going to do it. And then you got Jesse, there's a weird way to describe, he's probably going to watch this and he's going to be calling me an idiot or some shit like that. And yeah, once again, didn't mention in the beginning, in our stuff there will be language. Sorry, not sorry, because that's just who we are. Once again, these videos are meant for me and my friends. If you get offended by it, you have the option of turning it off or muting it or anything like that. So, sorry, but that's how we talk. So, if we're going to talk that way and you want to watch it, you're going to hear it that way. That's how we say. We're not going to talk differently just because someone else is watching it. We're just going to talk how we talk, because that's stupid if we have to change for someone else when we're doing this for ourselves. But Jesse, his type of gaming style, he will try anything once. And I have that on my profile, I'm pretty sure. And I'm kind of the same way, but he's an all-around guy. He's huge Nintendo and Zelda fan. Huge. That's what he grew up on. I grew up on, I know I'm on Xbox now, but I went from PS1, PS2, GameCube, 360, Xbox One, and I also have a PS4, and I have my computer that I play on, and so that's kind of my route. Jesse, Jesse straight up went Nintendo his whole life pretty much, and then switched to Xbox, and then Xbox 360, and then Xbox One, and so that was Jesse. And with him doing that, he's more the completionist. I've been playing Xbox Live I've been playing it longer than anybody else here has, and I even have other friends that I used to play with. There's some friends when I was 14, 15, we'd play for 3 hours a day, every single day. And out of the 4 or 5 people, I don't think I've seen them log on in a year. I keep them on my friends list, just hoping one day that they'll log back on. And what in the world was that? But hoping one day they'll log back on. And here's the funny thing. I had one friend, don't want to give too many names out, but right now, because if they don't make videos, I doubt they want their names. But I had one friend who I hadn't talked to in years, and we used to play video games all the time. I hadn't talked to him about 2 years, probably. And he was one of the people I used to play video games all the day. And my friend Evan, who I was telling you about, where he goes to college, those two ended up being roommates. And they were talking about me, how they knew me. And it's the craziest thing. It's just the craziest thing I've ever heard. What are the chances of that? But here's the thing. The day I found out they were roommates, I hadn't spoken my friend's name in years. But on the way back from my house to college, I was talking to my friend. We were just talking, and I had mentioned his name, and then later that day I'd talked about him finding out they're roommates. It's just crazy how stuff like that works sometimes. And so, I don't know. I guess my point of thing is it's kind of crazy how stuff works out, I guess. But I know I keep backtracking, new subject, going on old subject back and forth, and it's kind of not making any sense, and I'm trying to give you a picture of who I am, really, and who we are, and I guess this is the easiest way to do it, and the easiest way I can do it by that is saying we're just a group of guys who like playing video games, who like having fun, who are trying to make something of themselves in our own group of friends. We're not trying to make something of ourselves throughout the world, throughout the internet, throughout anyone else. We're just trying to make something of our own. And we've already done that. So what we're doing, we're just defining it even more while having fun